Yes, and we are live because ClickUp decided to get me all busy after already a busy morning. Cheers, everybody. Different kind of bubblies today. Yes, if you haven't seen that yet, for everybody else that is not in the group yet, if you are not in this group, ClickUp official ClickUp group, that is the free group from everybody using ClickUp, but you also do not want to miss out on ClickUp in real life, my collaboration with Anne Lee Schick, where we are kicking some extra ass. But that's not what you're here for today. You are here for this puppy, 2.46, just released. And if you're joining in the conversation, make sure if you're watching from Facebook to hit that link in the description, because I would like to see who's commenting if you're commenting. Now, SOC 2 compliance. Look at that. Security and privacy are paramount at ClickUp. We know that. Organization controls trust service principle. That's a thank God I'm not thinking my regular bubbly tonight. And we do now have SOC 2 compliance here. Go. Yay. We are more feature guys, aren't we? If anybody was looking forward to that one, let me know in the comment section. Time tracking, time tracking API 2.0. Get more control over your time tracking integration with your new API 2.0. Where are my nerds? Hey, Ann, why are you watching? Why didn't you join me? Let me know if you want to join. I'll send you the link. In addition to the improved time tracker, you now have access to multiple new endpoints. Ooh. Nerdiness. Build robust time tracking tools with the following data. Get time entries within a time range. Add and remove tags. Get running time entries, start and stop timer. Our developers are going to be really happy about that one, because that means third-party integration can up their game with this kind of stuff. Me likey. No, I do not develop API, but I know enough. I know enough to know API. Now let's make this fun right here. This is why I kicked you off. Let's pull Anne in, and you don't just have to listen to me babble. You even get to see her now too in just a second. So let's see what else we have. Activity view design. Ooh, yes. We have been working closely with those activity views and that kind of thing. So what are we having? And Anne, I sent you the link on Facebook. Activity view was difficult to skim. There she is. We got the nerdiness out of the way. So let's see what we got new on activity view. You got the right way. I need to hydrate. I haven't hydrated enough today. Initial of making things easier, improving activity view. The updated design closely mirrors the revamped notification design. So we are streamlining things and making it more clear. Liking that one. Ooh, yes, look at that. We can now actually decide what the hell we want to see in activity. And you are muted. Can you find the right microphone, please? We had this earlier on our call. And yes, you are allowed to say at least F on my YouTube channel. While Anne is trying to find the right microphone input, you now can, there you. Nope, I just heard something.
How about now?
Yes, you can hear Anne, everybody part.
Okay.
We now
Yay.
have our activity
You can hear me
view. Yes, and we can stop the whole, there is some notification of links and merging and blah, and all of the whole busyness is now gone. We can decide what to see in the activity view.
Hey, Evie,
Yes.
go check your ClickUp. Go check your ClickUp.
Why am I checking my ClickUp?
Did you not? Did you already get the update? I just got it.
I have updated the update. I am looking in the release notes right now. Yes, I have the release. I'm just going through the release
I just
notes.
got it.
So
See what
that
else is new.
means
Got it. Okay. Refresh.
I haven't gone into, yeah, I had the release before I had the actual notifications. Damn it, where's the activity view?
It's in your views. Go to everything.
Oh my God, yes. Yeah, it's been a day. It's been all day, literally just on calls, which is why I'm a little bit slow today.
That is exactly why you're brain dead and I'm not, because I don't schedule calls on Fridays.
I had some quite amazing calls and they were worth it. So,
well, that's good. As long as they were worth it.
They were way worth it, and some amazing ladies in this.
See, there's your activity view. There's me doing stuff.
Ah, look at that. Anne was busy behind the scenes. So yes, we now can actually clean things up. I don't care about the, oh no, dependency means something opened up too. So I want dependencies. I don't care about list views, new subtask. Cool. Look at all of that. Template merge. What is template merge? Are we allowed, oh, back to the release notes. Are we allowed to merge templates now? So guys, just for activity view on the top, on your views, wherever you set it, we now can choose what we see. Did we just find, it's not, there is nothing about, I will go back to the list, but there is nothing about merging templates.
No, I don't think so.
There is something, I'm curious, are we really getting template merge in here?
That's an activity. So hold on, I'm gonna play with something quick. I'm going to,
because template merge, that means template, that doesn't mean task or anything else. So are they working on the whole, I'm like, I know template library is coming. I know that takes a lot of development and everything, but that might just be where the template merge is coming in, that they are working actively, not actively, that they're getting close to probably releasing the template library, which then also gives us more template feature. I wonder if this was supposed to be in here already, because I wouldn't know anything else this could be. And then,
oh man.
Don't worry, I muted you for a second. This is homeworking in real life when the family gets home and wants to have dinner and wants to have their day off. That's when you just mute your fellow ClickUp in real life and have her enjoy the beer. When it gets quiet again, just turn your mic back on. Improving search components. Ever found yourself using a comment to type in a task name and realize you were searching for the wrong space? Yeah. Okay, so with our new search component, search from any location without having to select a space first. Sweet. Easy searching everywhere, anytime. It just, everything pops up. Search for all, search for task names, search for description, search for comment. So we can either way search for all of it or just some of it. Yes, Cheryl, I did go on early. What I do with those lives is when I get a little birdie telling me that there's something coming out, I usually schedule those. And as soon as I have the release, I'm going live. Oh my God, hold. This is enterprise, damn it. Admin space management, which means allow admins to manage private spaces, block public sharing. Okay. So workspace owners on the enterprise plan now have the option to allow admins to add and remove people from spaces. This makes managing spaces easier than ever, especially for enterprise with tons of spaces and hundreds of thousands of people. Okay, I would like to get some granular permissions on the business plan though too. We'll see. I'm pretty sure we're going to get granular settings here at some point too. View subtasks as separate tasks in multiple lists. When the option to view a subtask as separate task in the list view is enabled, now subtask from task. Holy moly, that's a lot of tasks in one sentence. From task in multiple lists will also appear separate. Okay, so it just mirrors the view everywhere. Okay. Pin custom field permissions. Okay. I would love to see some of those granular settings in at least the business account too. Like ClickUp, I'm happy to pay a couple bucks more, no problem. But having some of that granular decision where it's like, okay, I have either way full member or I have guest access, but I can't have anything in between. What if I have a VA that I don't necessarily want to be able to do everything, but some of it? So granular settings on the stuff on business account would be great. Points and slash quickly add sprint points to the task without lifting a finger. So we got a new shortcode. Manual time tracking improvements. The date picker has returned. Why would you take the date picker out? Though I also don't manually track time a lot. A company. So guys, whoever is doing manually time tracking, it is back. And in tasks, you now have the ability to mention assignees or followers directly by add watcher or assignee. So we now have, whatchamacallit, general tagging. So any assignee gets tagged and every watcher gets tagged, kind of like the Slack tagging of the whole channel and notifying those. So bad channel. She's always tracking manual time. Just hit the play button.
I do a lot of manual time tracking too.
Am I really the only one who's just too lazy to manual time track?
So it's not just me, but Elizabeth does it when she babysits and uses ClickUp on her tablet at the office.
Yeah.
Because I have her set up, and the tablet doesn't allow you to log the time. So when we're at the office and she's time tracking her tasks in ClickUp for the baby, she comments her start and end times, and then she calculates it, and then she logs it as a manual time because she can log it, and that's how she gets paid.
So for clarification, because Shell was just like, I thought hitting the play button was manual time. No,
that's actual logging time. That's tracking time technically.
Yeah. So Shell, what we talk about when we say manual time logging, if you hit the play button right here and it starts running, that's just time tracking. If you go down,
or you click the little plus sign next to it,
which I don't have right now.
If you go right to the zeros, there's a little plus sign. It's in part of right there, that little plus sign.
That's not a plus sign. That's an arrow down on mine. There was a plus sign. Yes, there was a plus sign. The plus sign is gone.
The plus sign is gone.
Oh, look at that. So we got the timer, so you can just hit the play button right here, which then counts. You got the manual, which says
that's the difference. I gave you the option.
1 hour, blah, whatever. And then you also got a time range. So if you say, like with Elizabeth, when she is babysitting, she knows she started at 6 in the morning and was done by 10. Then you can then you can type in the time when you started and when you ended, rather than having to calculate it out. It does calculate it out for you.
Yep, that's actually perfect because I just redid all her tasks and basically still no way to create a time estimate for a space.
So billable, unbillable, you can add a label to it. You can add additional notes to it too.
Yeah, Mindfulness Cubicle LLC said there's still no way to create a time estimate for a space. That's what I really need. I'm curious, why would you try to calculate time for an entire space?
So,
like, I could see maybe a folder or a list.
If the client is a space,
I guess, yeah.
If the client is a space, but theoretically, now we can play around here. Go away. theoretically, if I go all the way up into the space, does the roll up go all the way up to the space?
I don't think so, because it's on tasks. It would have to roll up to the list, then the folder, then the space.
Yeah.
Oh, Cheryl, so you can I have a space to use for my client, and they have monthly retainers. Okay, that makes sense. I was just trying to figure out why, good use case example, because my clients aren't spaces. They're
folders. my client are folders too.
Oh, she said.
Ooh, there we go.
They have
Guys, I updated about half an hour ago.
And you got the banner, yeah.
So what you can do though is the time roll up, and does the time roll up work in folder level?
No, I don't think so. It might. Hang on, I can tell you in a second. Because I
don't know where I have it set up somewhere.
Let me go back to my clan space and check Baby Carmen's folder, because he has his own folder.
Why wouldn't he?
And he's got 3 lists in his folder. Okay, so
do you want to share your screen?
No, because there's not really. So the folders are so static that you can't do anything with the folders. So I think the only way you'd be able to see a roll up or time tracking is if you calculated all the tasks in the lists. Does that make sense? I don't see a way to be able to calculate it by the folder. So I have a dashboard that I use though for us with the time tracking widget.
That's what I would use in general. So we got the roll up per team. Now group by assignee, group by, we can't group up here by folder or anything. This is the one that I was thinking about, that time roll up.
Yeah.
If that time roll up is possible in folder setup. But definitely dashboard for anything when it comes to that reporting and calculating and figuring out and doing. You can round up the time, and then literally you can choose the folder, right, Em? Miss Dashboard Queen?
So
I think so.
The time tracking widgets are weird, actually. You have to, when you choose them by dates. So like I'm tracking Elizabeth's by week.
Yeah.
Or actually by week, it's bi-weekly. So I put a date range for every 2 weeks, and I see it all, and I calculate, and it gives me a total, and then I pay her on that total for every 2 weeks. So like this week she logged 16 hours.
Which one do you use? Do you use the time reporting?
Let me tell you, I'm pulling it up right now. I use a time sheet.
Timesheet this week. So then the question would be, which time frame do you want?
Yeah.
And then include archive.
Actually, here I'll share my screen. I can share.
And then just by the person. Hold on, let me. Yeah, you want big screen? There we go. There we go.
Okay, so I'm using this is just, I don't like how naked it looks, only because she's the only person tracking time right now specifically. Yeah. So it's a timesheet. Well, I only have her. So like if I selected everybody in my workspace, like myself and you.
Because I track time.
Right, because like you track time in my workspace, but it would show up. I'm busy. You gotta wait. I will. I'm busy. I'm working. Go away. Am I muted? Sorry.
I get the same thing.
That's the second.
Kids at home right now. It's all fine. So yeah, I got the same. I'm like, Kitty is the only one tracking time on mine.
Right. So like you can see here, I just realized this when I was playing with the granular time estimates today. I just realized it actually shows up orange because she tracked 9 hours on Friday the 10th, but I only estimated 8 hours a day. But that's because we stayed at the office an hour late, which is good. She did what I told her to do.
Cool.
You know what I mean? But it's cool to see that when you actually set your work hours, you can see when people are tracking too much time. And then if you expand it, you can see
what they did.
You can see where they've tracked time.
Yep.
You know, like this is me. I'm tracking time here, surprisingly.
Yeah, I actually need to get better at it, estimating times as well as.
Oh, you like my little calculation? I put her billable time and I put how much I owe her. And I put
Look at you go.
pay schedule. Yeah, I was having fun. This is what I did this morning when it was quiet.
Yes, this is what we do for fun. We build dashboards in ClickUp.
Oh,
my
that was
God.
bad. I clicked on StreamYard and it did the weird Zoom thing. All right, I stopped sharing.
It's all good.
Yeah, so I think the time sharing thing is cool. I mean, I don't know. I'm not impressed with this release, but I'd rather see them fix bugs at this point to make things more stable.
That's where a lot of my thinking is going. It's like, okay, if you guys haven't seen yet the post in the ClickUp group, they are working big time on the app, native to the iOS. So it's not just a stripped down version in the size of your phone. It really is going to be a native Apple as well as Android app.
Yeah.
It's going to be slow release. It's going to be some major stuff and then just add to it. So it's going to take us a little bit to get a full app. Yeah, they're busy. They're doing cool.
I mean, I'm glad they're still rolling things out and fixing things at the same time.
Yeah.
It's just not major stuff. I really, really hope. I'm not complaining. I use the mobile app. I think it's great. My 12-year-old daughter uses
the mobile app.
Yep. My daughter uses it on a Samsung tablet at the office on Wi-Fi, and she doesn't complain about it, and she does other stuff on the tablet too. I would like to see it get taken care of so that people feel like they're getting the full functionality of ClickUp in a compact thing.
I would like to get dashboards on mobile. That's my big thing, because if you use dashboards as a client portal, it needs to be mobile available, because that's where I send my damn messages. That's where I talk to my phone, apparently. That's where the whole conversation happens. That happens on mobile. That's happening on an iPad, on phone, or whatever. And with that, to use dashboards seriously as a client portal, we need it on mobile, period.
Yes, and I use it for my brain dumping. Like I don't just brain dump once a day like in my DMO. I do it once and then it happens all day long.
Yeah.
Like if I could take ClickUp in the shower with me.
That's where the ideas happen. Yes. I literally told the client on the call today where I'm like, okay, I have a ton of information from you right now. So many tools, so many things. I literally need 2 or 3 showers to work through this information and process it. It's like, let me get you back in 3 hours after I had a couple of showers.
Yeah. I get the craziest, I get the best at, not just for myself, like for ClickUp IRL, for anything. Like even other people, like when they talk to me about stuff, I get the best ideas. Like I get, when I walk, it's when I go on walks and when I take showers.
Same here.
So.
Cheryl is laughing about us. Oh, come on, Cheryl. You do the same thing. You get the best ideas in the shower too.
Your little brain babies too at some point. Let us know. What's your weird brain, like, aha moments? When do you have your aha moments? I know they're in
actually
there somewhere.
The biggest aha moments happen. Shower is a standard one right before I fall asleep, which is one of the reasons why I have my Google Nest right next to my bed, so I can be like, hey, Google, remind me tomorrow, as my other one goes on, remind me tomorrow morning to blah, 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 blah. And now now I have a reminder tomorrow morning because I have another one sitting on my desk. I had that. I literally had that because I'm halfway asleep. And you know my background, I have like 2 huge whiteboards and I'm even too tired and literally right before falling asleep to get up and write it down. And I know if I don't note it down now, it's going to be gone tomorrow morning. So I'm just literally voice message, remind me tomorrow morning.
What's funny about that is I was keeping my bulletproof planner near me in the middle of the night and using the notes section. You should see what those notes section look like, because I'm not trying to turn on lights. I'm not trying to wake up the baby. I just grab the marker and I find an empty page and I start scribbling. You'd think a 4-year-old was writing my brain dump notes in the middle of the night on these pages. It's a good thing they're big, and it's a good thing that they're at the end of the book, because in the morning I look at them and I'm like, was I sleep noting? Like, what was I doing in my sleep?
Cool. Yeah, Cheryl is just as much a fan of my planner as you are. So let's see if we can bring that thing back next year and optimize it for ClickUp usage.
Yeah, those are brain dumps. Yes, bulletproof planner for the win.
Now we need to take the new version we had and optimize its layout with the use of ClickUp. Then we got one going.
Yes. You're right, Cheryl. That planner is life. And my kids think it's hilarious, because as soon as I got new planners in the mail, they started laughing because I'm such a planner junkie, and I finally found something that works.
Oh, ask Cheryl how many planners she went through.
Yep.
And now she's literally, because I got stock left where I'm like, I can't necessarily sell it at a normal price anymore. Shelly, how many are you getting? 5, 6, something like that, just to make sure she has enough for the next few years in case the release is getting moved out. Oh yeah, she had more. She had more. Okay. That was a fun one. Add a little chat and a little bit extra at the end too. Bailey is bitching because he hasn't even gotten dinner yet. This is what I do for your people. My dog is starving just so you get a ClickUp release update. And again, if you've been watching and you are not subscribed yet, you know the game. If you're not watching on YouTube, head over to YouTube, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. It's the same kind of voiceover for every YouTuber, isn't it? And having said that, if you stumble over this video and you are not in the ClickUp's Facebook group, that is the official group from ClickUp. It is about time to join if you are not in there. If you are looking for more and real life examples, you got to meet Anne today too on my channel again, the other way. I always use the wrong way. Yeah, right there. This one. We have a Facebook group, also ClickUp in Real Life. There is some other consultants in there. There is users in there. There is businesses in there. And
there's a ClickUp course. There's ClickUp templates. There's ClickUp interactive training. There's live trainings and some fun. We're not going to tell you what the fun is, because that's a secret.
We are the fun.
Maybe the occasional have fun.
The occasional, I'm in there. That's like a daily thing. There has to be an F-bomb. And yes,
not occasional, well placed. They have to be
well placed F-bombs. We have those too.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks everybody for joining again. As my dog is realizing that I'm stopping the live stream and he's gonna get fed, so
pee on her foot.
I'm getting the stink eye.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Enjoy your evening, Ann, because you're like 3 hours ahead of me, and I'm gonna have dinner and feed the dog dinner too.
It's 9:30. I think it's fire and beer time.
6:30. A little bit hydrating, and then I'm getting my bubbly. Bye, everybody.
See you later.